guys, we are in a bit of a different environment today, and that is because we are currently on our way to an elephant sanctuary. So I've never done a tour like this before, but I'm super excited to go and do it. We tried to find one that was like more of like an ethical elephant sanctuary, so really looking forward to doing that. From my understanding, all the elephants that are at this sanctuary have all been rescued from, I guess, like being in captivity in other places, like maybe from the circus, or just had been treated badly in the past. So that's why they are now kept at a sanctuary instead of being released out into the wild. So anyway, I'm sure it'll be super fun. We're obviously in Thailand. I don't think I've even mentioned that yet, but this is the start of the Thailand vlogs. So there's literally so many elephants. They're all lined up down here. And all of these ones here. They honestly seem massive. So this is the first elephant that we've just fed. He is massive. He seems way bigger than any of the elephants that we saw in Africa, but I wonder if that's just because we're actually like right up close. So cute. Wow. Okay, we've got the mother and a little baby. Oh, so cute. So just finished feeding the elephant and getting loads of photos and things like that. Which elephant was your favourite?
The first one.
This one over here. The big boy, this one. We got to feed him loads, and we took loads of photos with him, and now I think we're doing a tour of the grounds is the next little step. But you just like forget how big elephants are, and they're just so gentle, like little gentle giants. So these are the enclosures that they sleep in overnight. So the tour guide was just explaining to us that Thai laws basically say that elephants need to be either in an enclosure like that at night, or they've got to be chained, which is awful. So that's why they were building, they built all of these enclosures. They've got 14 elephants currently here. They've got space for 15, so that's kind of like what is happening. And then all of these little huts here are where the caretakers live and stay. So they actually stay on the ground. And then she was saying that the wives and the kids of the caretakers also all live here. The wives typically work with some other aspect of the business, and then they pay for the kids to go to school. I don't know if they pay, but they support the kids to go to schools. So yeah, it was really informative actually. It is a little while later. We came back from the elephants. I literally fell asleep in the van ride back home. Stephen is currently just kind of starting to wake up from a nap. It's about 2 o'clock. It is, by the way, I didn't say this, it is New Year's Eve today, so ending 2023 on a high. I feel like I've really not said very much on this vlog so far. We arrived yesterday, and I didn't start the vlog yesterday because we were like just tired after traveling, and I really didn't know what we were going to be doing. We ended up just going out to watch the Celtic Rangers game, not out of my choice, but I was made to go. And basically just had some dinner. I had a Thai red curry. It was unbelievable. It was so good. I've been so excited this trip to try loads of Thai food. So I had a Thai curry yesterday, which is unreal. And then we really just had a couple of drinks and then came back to the hotel to have an early night because we had to wake up super early today to go to the elephant. So our van picked us up at 6:45, so it was a very early start. But yeah, the elephants were amazing. It was like everything that I expected it to be. This is the book that I bought, or this is one of the 2 books that I bought, and it's quite thick. I don't know if I have overestimated how much I'll actually read this holiday, but I just read a book by Adele Parks by the same author, and I quite liked it. So I actually can't even remember what this is about, but there is the blurb if you are interested. So I'm gonna read that. It's actually really warm out. Ready to go out for New Year's Eve. This is the outfit tonight. Just got this white strapless top from Glassons and this orange little skirt from ASOS. The plan for tonight is we're going to go out, we're going to find somewhere to eat, and basically just go out in the town until New Year's. It's currently 7:37, so we've still got about 5 hours or so to go. By the way, guys, the lighting in this hotel has been absolutely shocking. I've been trying these drinks from 7-Eleven, and we literally got so many. So I got 4 drinks, Stephen got 2, he got a coffee for the morning, and we also bought a bottle of water and a bag of crisps, and it literally cost us $11. Like, that is so cheap. Literally like one of these would cost $11 in Sydney, so that was a bargain. I don't actually think we spent that much money so far. We honestly, today feels, actually, like thinking about it now, feels like the longest day in the world. The elephants feel like they were about 4 years ago. I don't want to get too drunk tonight because we are getting the ferry. It's not even a ferry, it's a speedboat from Phuket to Ko Phi Phi tomorrow early afternoon, and I don't want to, like, I get travel sick at the best of times, let alone I've heard bad things about these speedboats, and one recently capsized, so that's what we've got in store. So anyway, let's go and get some yummy Thai food for dinner and get some drinks. So we have come out for dinner. We have come to a place called Sugar and Spice, which was like highly recommended when I went on Google and Googled the best restaurants in, I don't know if it was say Carter or Qatar, but that's where we're staying anyway. This basically, yeah, this came up as like the most recommended place to come to, so that's where we are. Luckily we got in and we got a table because it literally is pouring with rain, like out of nowhere, torrential rain. So let's hope that that doesn't ruin our New Year's Eve sparkle. But anyway, we actually just realised we checked our train ferry tickets for tomorrow, and the ferry leaves at 12, which is earlier than I thought it was. So we're actually going to have to leave quite early because it's like an hour's drive from our hotel to the ferry port. So can't go too crazy tonight. Food just came. This is the pad thai. We've got some steamed rice, and then this is the yellow curry. We're hoping that this isn't going to be too spicy for Stephen.
Oh, it's a 15. It's a 17. Oh, she's at the pool!
What are the chances?
She's just missed the flag. Bullseye. 15, 17. What's his name again? What's the 16-year-old called? Luke Littler. Watch out.
Oh, another triple 20.
81.
Five, four, three, two, one. Good morning and happy 2024. It is the 1st of January and we are feeling good. It's a new year, fresh start. Today we are actually checking out of our first hotel here in Thailand and we are moving on to our next location, which is Ko Phi Phi. So this is what you see when you walk in. My one complaint about this room is that it's really dark. I also don't have the light on, but even like if I put the light on, like it's just so dark. So you've got the little like bathroom mirror set up. Then in here we've got like a shower and a bathtub and this like a window that looks onto the bedroom. Then if you come into the bedroom, it's actually a really big room. I don't think we actually booked a room this big. I think that they maybe upgraded us. Then we've got our, not that that's very interesting, but our suitcases. You've got this sort of like living lounge area. And the good thing is about this room, because it's so big, like our suitcases basically fit under this like workbench thing. So they were just kind of out of the way. And then the showstopper of this room is this little private, it's not really a pool, balcony pool thing. Let me open the door. This is water here, maybe half a foot deep, if that. So yeah, that's pretty much the room for our first little part of this Thailand trip. We just made it to our hotel in Phi Phi, and honestly, I'm not even gonna bother doing a room tour because what you can see is literally what we have. This is definitely a big downgrade from the hotel we've just come from. It's not the best, but I don't think we paid, actually I don't even think it was that cheap, to be honest. I would not, based on the 5 minutes I've been here so far, probably wouldn't stay here again. But anyway, it is what it is. It will be fine. It's clean. That's the most important thing. The room is a good size. It's just a downgrade from our previous hotel. Anyway, the speedboat over here was actually completely fine. I was really worried that it was going to be really rough and bumpy and that people were going to get seasick, but it was so fine. And then it was a sweaty 10-minute walk from the pier to the hotel. The hotel were actually meant to come and meet us, but no one did. So anyway, I think the plan is we're just going to freshen up, probably have showers, and then go out and have something to eat. I'm getting quite hungry again. We did have breakfast this morning at our hotel, but it is lunchtime now. It's like gone 1 o'clock, I would imagine. I think it's about 1:30. So I think Phi Phi is quite a party island. So to be honest with you, I didn't know this when we booked. And we're not huge partiers. Well, I'm not a huge partier anyway. So hopefully the noise and stuff won't be bad because we're pretty much like right in the middle of the strip, like the island. So hopefully we'll have a really good time here. This is lunch for today. We've got rice, and I can't remember what this chicken is called, but it is basically just basil chicken, basically just stir fried. And this thing's got chicken fried rice. We've got a strawberry smoothie. We've got another smoothie on the way, and current view. This side of the island looks amazing. It's very busy in the centre, but this is a bit quieter where we are at the minute, but it's lovely. Ooh, very nice. So we've come out on a little kayak. We're gonna go round to Monkey Beach, which is just the next beach over. You forget, I feel like with kayaking, how hard it is until you actually have to start kayaking again, but the views are unreal. Like, look at this. The water is literally crystal clear. I mean, Stephen is currently doing most of the paddling whilst I film, but they said it will take us about 15 minutes to get there and 15 minutes to get back. We've hired the kayak for an hour, so I guess we'll just chill on Monkey Beach for a little bit. I'm actually quite scared of monkeys. I have seen so many videos of people getting attacked by monkeys that I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm gonna try steer clear of them. We made it to Monkey Beach. It's literally just here. Let me show you. A little monkey, a little baby monkey. Look at it, I think it's eating like a carrot or something. So tiny. And then there's this one over here. And there's a few more back there too. I was a little bit worried about coming to Monkey Beach, but honestly the monkeys seem so unfazed by us, but I have seen a good few videos where it looks horrendous. But the views here are unreal. The beach is a little bit mucky, but aside from that, the monkeys are adorable. This is our current view, so it's got so many boats, which is the only shade. The water, literally crystal clear, which is so pretty. I do it. We've caught this monkey in a bit of a compromising position. They're cleaning each other's bums. Lovely. Did a very sweaty, obviously, walk up to the top of the Viewpoint. It's so busy up here, and there are thousands of huge mosquitoes, possibly like the biggest mosquitoes I've ever seen. But we are basically just up here. We kind of just missed the sunset, but that's okay. It's still really pretty. The Viewpoint is unreal. I'll show you what it looks like. How crowded it is. I mean, it's stunning. There are literally so many people up there. Like, it's so busy, but I guess that's what you can expect for a viewpoint at sunset. Anyway, we are literally both dripping in sweat. Luckily, we didn't go for a shower before coming on this walk because we need to go home and have a shower now. So we are not drinking today, so I think it's gonna be a chill one. Stephen wants pizza for dinner. I thought you said you wanted pizza. Oh, he wants Thai food. Good morning. We are up very early this morning. It's pretty much the sun is just coming up. We are going on a boat tour today, a full-day boat tour, where we go to loads of the different islands around Thailand.
Right guys, so we've got green colour.
That is my green colour being cooling, so we're going to head to the boat. We made it to our first stop, which is Maya Bay, and we've basically done like the sunrise tour so that you can get here as like the first boats that are allowed on the island. The guys were just saying that there are 6,000 tourists that come to Maya Bay every single day, so that's a lot of people within like the 8 or 9 hour time period that it's open. Now, a few years ago, they actually closed Maya Bay, so you couldn't even come to the beach, and you're now no longer allowed to swim in the water at all. So they're just trying to protect the ecosystems, and I think they're trying to increase the shark population here pretty much, so you're just not allowed in the water. But anyway, I've seen loads of pictures where it's like super busy and everyone's like, oh, like it's such like a tourist trap, and it is, don't get me wrong, but I would recommend coming on this early tour because this is how many people at the minute are on the beach. It's like there are still a fair amount of people, but like you can still quite easily get photos without without people getting in the way or people like being in the photo as well, so it's quite easy to do that. But yeah, this is the start of our tour, our first trip. We're here till 8 o'clock, which I actually think is a really long time considering you can't get in the water, but we're just gonna take in the views, get some photos, and just enjoy the first stop on our boat trip. So we saw some little sharks. I think they've got black tip reef sharks, which we actually swam with in Hawaii. So they've got some like really small, well, it's like not that big, basically maybe less than less than a meter for sure. And they're kind of, they're down the end of the beach, but they're kind of like a little bit too far out, so you can't actually get good photos or anything of them, but you can see them like swimming around. But yeah, even now, like it's, I think maybe like 20 past 7, 7:30, and the beach is pretty quiet. Like it's way quieter than I had expected it to be, because everyone had said like how busy it was. But just can't believe that these are the current views that we have. So we finished up at my bay, and we're just now driving around to our first snorkel location of the day. I think we were going to snorkel just outside of my bay, but they, for some reason, have decided we're going to go to another location. So we're just sailing there in the boat on the way now. Anyway, so switch to GoPro footage in 3, 2, 1. So in true fashion, the GoPro had no battery. It's so annoying. We've got like an older GoPro, and even though it was like fully charged, I don't know what happens. I don't know if it turns itself on or the battery is just basically loads of rubbish. So we had no battery. But anyway, we didn't see tons. We saw turtles or loads of fish, but that's okay. We've just got to Monkey Beach. Look how busy it is, like all the people. We are listen to all of these people swarming the monkeys, which I feel quite bad, because I feel like, you know, this is their natural habitat. People are just like, there's just so many people. But anyway, I'm going to stay on the boat because, again, I'm not a big fan of monkeys and I don't want to get bitten. But loads of people are taking photos. There's lots of like smaller monkeys here, which is quite cute. There's a little fella. Where is he? He was on that rope somewhere. You can just about see him. Oh, there's another one. They are quite cute from a distance. I hope you can see me because I cannot see what I'm filming, but we just arrived at our lunch stop, which we are having at Bamboo Island. We just had some chicken and rice for lunch, which was quite healthy. The food was okay, it was on the small side. I have seen that they've got some Oreo ice cream sandwiches that we can have. I'm assuming we'll get those back when we get on the boat. But yeah, this Bamboo Island, I've actually never heard of this before, but it seems really nice. Again, it's just kind of the same thing, like everything is just so busy, and I guess all of the boats from Ko Phi Phi go and do the same, you know, like the same little route. But it is absolutely stunning. Like the sand is super white, the water is actually like crystal clear. We've got our snorkels with us again. So far on the boat tour, it's been a bit of like, the plan has been changing a bit, I guess, because they're so dependent on like the tides and like how rough the sea is, and how like whether the tide is like in or out basically. So there have been a few stops that we've not been able to do. So not sure if like we'll be able to go back to them and we'll have time, or what will happen. So the sand is so white and the water is literally like crystal clear. Beautiful, it really is stunning. So we've just come out for lunch. We've just got back from the boat trip. We were going to go to 7-Eleven to buy ham and cheese toasty, which everyone raves about, and I've never had one before. But instead we decided we'd come for like actual lunch, and we've come to like the, I don't know if it's like famous, TikTok famous, whatever you call it, restaurant called Garlic 1992. We've just ordered. So we've ordered to share a green curry and then a cow soy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then I'm going to have a strawberry daiquiri, and Stephen's going to have a beer. I'm hoping that the food is quick, because now that we've actually like sat down, I feel ravenous. The boat trip was really good. It was quite a lot of like swimming and snorkeling. Didn't see any sharks, which is a shame, but we did see loads of fish. I thought it was good on that sort of run. But yeah, now I have a worked up an appetite and I need to eat. So this is Stephen's food. So this is the cow soy with crispy noodles, which I've never had before, and then I guess this is the curry part of it. Yummy. I want to get a taste test. So what do you think? Maybe you haven't mastered the chopsticks just yet. That looks yummy. Good. Rating out of 10.
Love it spicy.
Oh no. My green curry just came with some rice. Delicious. This is unbelievable, by the way. It's so good. Good evening, guys. It is a few hours later. We basically finished up that lunch. It was unreal. The cow soy, again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That was probably the nicest thing I've had since being here. Probably up there with one of the nicest things I've ever had. Like, I literally loved it. Tonight we're gonna go watch the boxing. I don't actually know if it's boxing. What would you call it, Stephen? Thai boxing. So basically it's just like local, not even locals, tourists, and I'm assuming probably locals as well, just volunteer themselves to fight in this big boxing ring. And funny story, Stephen actually the last time he was in Thailand got so drunk that he volunteered himself to do it. So we're not going to do that again tonight. But I am excited to see, like, everyone raves about it. It's this place called Reggae Bar. Everyone literally raves about going there and saying it's like one of the things you got to do. So that's what we're going to go do tonight. Today. I feel like when you're on holiday, you just lose track of the days. Last night was so good. We watched the boxing. I've actually woken up with a sore throat, so I don't know if that's from like drinking the alcohol or sleeping with the aircon on, but I'm gonna just take it easy today. We are just about to go and head around the shops, I think, potentially go and buy some little bits and pieces, and we need to book our ferries because tomorrow we leave Ko Phi Phi and we head over to Koh Lanta. Lunch and we've decided we're going to have a proper little pamper day today. I'm going to get my nails sorted because I don't know why, but my nail lady did an atrocious job this time, and Steve's going to get a massage. So we've just come to the place, so we're going to head in and hopefully get these nails sorted out. Okay, so in the previous clip I told you guys that we were going to have a nice relaxing day at the spa. I was going to get my nails done. Steven got a massage. Steven did get his massage. Tell me why I've just been in the nail shop for like 3 hours. I had high hopes. The nail shop looked lovely, and when I first went in there I asked them just to literally do exactly what I already had on, which was just a French tip, and I guess they just don't, it's not common for them to do French tips here because they did not know how to do it. I like had showed her a picture, and bless her, like she was trying and failing, unfortunately. So after like she did one hand and she showed me like every single finger was just like so uneven, and I felt so bad, so I just said, look, just like take the white off and we'll just like stick a colour on. I've got pink on my nails, which I wouldn't usually do. I feel like I've kind of outgrown wanting colour on my nails, but it was literally I just needed to get out of there, so I was just like, just put colour on there, and then obviously I was polite, but I was just said, oh no, it's fine, like just stick a colour on there, that'll be good for me. So my nails literally look like they've been glued on because there's so many layers of gel nail polish on them, but it is what it is. It was not relaxing, to be honest. It was very stressful. I was not having a good time, but we are now just chilling back by the pool. I've almost finished my book. So one of my 2024 goals is to read 52 books. That's basically a book a week. In 2023 I read like 36 or something like that, but I'm on page 460. I've got about 50 or so pages to go. So we're heading into our final dinner here in Ko Phi Phi, which is so sad because I feel like once this first part of the trip is over, we're like, well, not really, but we're basically almost halfway through, which is so sad to think about. Anyway, we are gonna go to a place called Anna's. Hopefully it's not too busy. We're actually eating quite late. It's like on 8 o'clock, so we're out later than we usually would, but we're just gonna have a really chill night tonight. We've got to like do things in the hotel, like we've got to pack, we're gonna watch a movie, and we're not gonna have any alcohol, so we're just gonna chill. And yeah, today will be the final day of the vlog. Tomorrow I will start vlog day 2. Vlog day 2. I will start the vlog, Thailand vlog part 2, and we will go from there. So this is made for our first course. We're sharing some bruschetta. It looks like delicious. I've been craving bruschetta all holiday. So our mains have just come. I've got the duck curry, which is one of their specials. It's a little bit rude for me, not something I would usually have, but it looks delicious. And I'm sorry, but look how adorable this rice is, a little heart shape. And then Stephen got some chicken, garlic chicken or something like that. But this looks unbelievable. I'm excited to try this. We just got back from dinner. That food was unbelievable. I'd honestly say that was up there with some of the nicest food that we've had on this little leg of the trip in Ko Phi Phi. I had a duck curry. It was phenomenal, actually phenomenal, and I think Stephen really liked his food. He's been like basically trying to avoid some of the spicy food, so he just got like a garlic chicken, but it was really good, and the service was quite quick in that, which is good. Although to be honest, the service all over the island has been pretty good. But anyway, this kind of brings our first Thailand vlog to an end. I just really popped on here just to close off the vlog, and I also wanted to show you, we just picked up this little postcard from Ko Phi Phi. So basically, Stephen and I have gotten into like a little habit of every place that we've been to together, we buy a postcard from. The only one we actually don't have is Fiji, because none of the postcards in Fiji are very good. So we're going to actually make our own post. Well, I said we would make our own postcard, but we went to Fiji like 6 months ago and I still haven't done it. But it is on the to-do list of things to do. I'm going to close off the video here. So that's the end of Thailand vlog 1. So if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to make sure you don't miss Thailand part 2, make sure you hit the subscribe button. See you next week.